Hello there, and welcome to a quick video that I just wanted to make for the week. I'm actually going to have a look at the Xbox preview, one of the new features that they announced at E3 this year for Microsoft for the Xbox One system. So anyway, you can actually see there's an app for it down there. I'll actually go into where you have to go because that's obviously the quick menu there. But what will happen is after you've gotten access, you go into your apps section. And right at the end there, you've got Xbox Preview Dashboard. What that does is it opens you up into a separate dashboard. So basically, here it is. This is what you'll first be looking at for the Xbox Preview. Okay, so what is it? Well, we heard that it gives you early access to certain games. I believe you also get invites to, well, advanced invites into betas. I think I got this a little bit late, but one of my other friends that is on this said that through this, he got an invite to the Gears of War 4 beta. Okay, so really what I just wanted to do for this video was just have a quick look around and just show you what exactly there is. So the first thing is you've obviously got announcements, where it tells you all the things that have just been added to the Xbox preview, because obviously this is where they'll be rolling out a lot of their new features as well, and you're going to get the opportunity to actually try them out. At the moment, the big thing they're pushing on the new experiences is the Xbox One backwards compatibility, which is already available if you are part of this program. Okay, so basically it just talks you through a few things. There's a few more details about it doesn't really tell you what is and isn't there right now, what games. I think there is a list somewhere, and I think at the moment it is very, very limited as to what you can actually use to play backwards. But it has answered a few questions that are kind of neat. Like, for example, if you download the games off the marketplace on the Xbox 360, you can then get them on the Xbox One. You can also play cross-platform, is another thing that it actually mentions in this FAQ here somewhere. So you're going to be, if your friends haven't got an Xbox One yet and you want to be able to play with them on the Xbox 360 whilst playing on the Xbox One, you can now do that. It's also got some details of how to get to the guide button and things like that. Also, this is another big one. If you have a cloud save of your Xbox 360 games, you can just resume them as normal on the Xbox One as well. So that's all kind of cool. Stuff which is probably going to please a lot of you. So anyway, they're the announcements. That's where they're coming from. You can invite friends into the experience. I'll leave Quest for now. And basically, you have to keep up to date with this. It's going to be updating constantly because obviously it's a beta. So you can rate each update, each individual update as to how well you think it did necessarily. So this one's given backwards compatibility. I'll give that 4 stars and submit that. So a lot of this is about giving your feedback and stuff like that. You have stats as well about your level and things like that. Just basically how helpful you've been to the Xbox community. I've only just got this, so I've not really gone very far into this so far. You can take polls. I think every so often they obviously update a poll. How do you get your E3 news? I got it through YouTube videos. Okay, and it just gives that. This is all just giving Xbox a lot of helpful information and things like that. Surveys, they also want to know what you think of the program and things like that. So here you go. I'm not going to do this right now, but they'll ask various questions that you get to answer and give to Xbox. Okay, now on to some of the more interesting stuff, such as reporting problems. If you find problems in games, it gives you instructions of how to report those problems to Xbox to try to improve their system and things like that. Not really a great deal more there. Feature request, really, it's just a web page. There's nothing too great about that, but here we go. This is probably a little more interesting. If you're ever worried that you're not getting the most out of your Xbox, they've set up these quests. And basically what these do is try to encourage you to use other features that you may not necessarily always use. So, for example, here it's actually going to tell you how to basically install your Xbox 360 games and have them uploaded. So at the moment, as you can see, it's actually very limited as to what you can get. It's basically Mass Effect, Perfect Dark, Zero, Viva Pinata, and Zuma. by the looks of it. So they're the discs you can put in at the moment and actually try. But it's just neat little things that get you kind of acquainted to the system a little better. Again, the wireless display app and things like that on your console. Again, it's just talking you through on how to do all these things and just gives you a neat little score that doesn't really mean anything but helps build you towards certain things. Okay, now I'll probably get onto the things which I think a lot of you will be more interested in, which is the games themselves. So what you have to do is you actually have to back out of the preview dashboard altogether, and when you move over to the Xbox Store, what you can do is head into the game section as you normally would, and if you go to this part here and you go down, you will notice you have a section called Game Preview. And at the moment you have the Long Dark and you have Elite Dangerous. And basically when you go into one of these, the whole idea is you can either pay the price of the game. This one's $15.99. I think Elite Dangerous is $24.99. And you can download the full game right now, but you have to be aware that they may have bugs in them. Otherwise, if you just want to try them out, you obviously have the try it free option, which actually I have done with Elite Dangerous. So let's boot that up and see what it's like. Like I said, you do have to be aware that these are all games in very early stages. So you may find bugs and things like that. It's just part and parcel of it. Okay, so what happens with the free trial? You get 60 minutes. Okay, so, but like I said, you can go out, you can buy the game, and what happens is when it comes out of its testing period, you will still have that game there ready, and you will be able to play it. So anyway, this appears to be taking its sweet time here. This is the first time I've booted it up. I haven't really tested it yet. So, again, I'm quite excited for this one, because I did play Frontier Elite 2 a long, long time ago. So, this is interesting to me. This is bringing PC gaming to the consoles. So yeah, let's see what it's like. Whether the experience is pretty good, or whether it's piss poor. Okay, like it says it's a work in progress. But anyway, I don't know, it's a really cool feature. And like I say, you can still invite your friends into this early access and things like that. So I won't bother with this right now. In fact, I'll leave it right here, because I don't want to give away my email address to you guys, because I don't trust you. Okay, alright, so yeah, that is the Xbox Preview program. Really, I would say if you know someone that's involved in this, it probably is worth getting, because it's going to give you a lot of insight into Xbox, as well as helping you learn how to use your Xbox a little better. So yeah, I hope this has been a little informative, and I hope you'll all get onto this program soon if you own an Xbox One. Okay, see you next time. Bye!